Yeah, you already know who it is. King of Philly. You already know who I'm rocking with. Mikey T, the movie star. Are you a movie star? Probably not, but Mikey T is.
Yeah, so I went and I talked to the guys. I talked to all the guys about the story of Cassidy facing off with Little Rocky, and they all really remembered it.
Yeah.
They remembered Rocky as a pretty crazy guy.
They all said the same thing I said.
Of course, they did.
Absolutely.
But another thing is starting to come to the light. It's you were doing some battling.
Yeah, absolutely.
You actually battled Mysonne?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where were you then? What was that? Take me
That
back
was
to
in
that.
Def Jam. I had a meeting up at Def Jam with Chris Lighty. Mike Lighty. And yeah, me and Mysonne battle. That's my guy, man. Mysonne was hard, man.
Definitely.
He was hard. You know what I mean?
You put them bars on you, Gille?
Nah. I mean, he was spitting some shit, but I won. You know what I mean? That's my guy, though. Mysonne always had rap. You know what I mean? That definitely wasn't no doubt about it. He always could rap. You know what I'm saying? He always been nice with it.
How did they pitch you guys against each other? Was it in like a boardroom or something?
Yeah, it was like I just went up there to meet with Mike. I got in there. You know, Fendi was in there at the time. Fendi had managed Red Cafe, Gravy, and Q, which was known as Franchise. And he asked me to rap. I spit. He asked me to rap again. I spit. Just so happened, I think his name was Tone. He was Mysonne manager. He walked past the room. The door was open. Fendi seen him. And just was like, I don't even think Fendi knew I don't even know. Like literally Fendi, I had knew Fendi for about 7 minutes. And when he walked past the room, he said, bet that money right now. Bet that money today. I'm betting on him. He didn't even know my name. Tone was like, all right, cool. Then we went to they got the whole Def Jam. We went to this big conference room. As we walk into the conference room, the elevator opened. Jay and Dame got off the elevator. And then everybody lost their mind. Yeah, y'all gotta come see this. Y'all gotta be the judges. They came in there, Dame and Jay judged it, and that's how it went.
That sounds like some shit, Gille. Is there anybody else you actually remember battling along those lines?
Juelz Santana.
You serious? You actually battled Juelz Santana?
He wasn't Juelz Santana. He was part of something like the Dream Team or something like that, the A-Team or something. So he wasn't with Cameron. And I was in I think it was Priority Office. They brought him in. They used to try to get me knocked off up there, but it never happened. They brought in Billy Bathgate. They used to run in a lot of guys to try to knock me off up there. But see, back then, guys got on by rapping. That was the era you could see Puff after a concert. Yo, Puff, let me spit for you. You rap something like that. You see the paperwork going through tomorrow. Like, oh, let me sign it. Let's start this paperwork tomorrow. You know, it's a little different now.
Definitely, man. And, I wish well to Juelz Santana. He got caught up in some shit. Something I actually wanted to ask you about a few months ago. Like, what's up with all these rappers mistakenly bringing, like weapons and drugs to the airports?
Hey, man, so you got to be on point, man. You can lose a year, 2 years of your life from a mistake. And when you go into court, they ain't trying to hear that shit was a mistake. They like, no, nigga, you're lying. You got caught. That's all. Wasn't no mistake. You got caught. So, it is what it is, man.
I mean, P.D. Pablo had a gun at the airport. They gave him 3 years in jail. I mean, you'll be there. You're there, Gille. You're pulling up to the airport. You figure there's a gun in your book bag. You mistakenly. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you just bounce? Go back to the airport?
I mean, well, maybe they ain't know. Yeah.
And you called me shot out.
Yeah.
That's some of the most shot out shit I ever heard.
It is. But it's like this. If I got a gun and I say, oh, let me throw this drink in my suitcase real quick. Then I get a call, I gotta go somewhere, and then I just throw some clothes in my suitcase and just bounce, and the gun's still in my suitcase. I forgot it was in there. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the gun, all right. How about all the oxycodone going? Oxycodone.
Well, them niggas know that they know the drugs is with them. Like, because why would you just stash drugs in your bag for days?
Maybe they had too much. You know what I mean? Stash some here,
No,
they got a handful in one pocket.
so they know what they doing. You know what I mean? They just got caught.